Namo Buddhaya and welcome to Buddha Sunshine. Have you ever felt like you were just going through the motions in life, unsure of why you do what you do? What does it mean to live a life of purpose? And how would you know if you have found it? Imagine waking up every day with no reason to grow, no desire to move forward. How would that feel? These questions may linger in your heart, unanswered for now, but perhaps a Buddhist story can shed some light. Let me tell you a story about two seeds and the choices they made, for their tale holds a lesson for all of us. In a quiet monastery nestled in the high Himalayas, an old monk named Venerable Sangha gathered his disciple for their evening meditation. That night, the question on everyone's mind was, how can one find purpose in life? Seeing the earnestness in everyone's eyes, Venerable Sangha smiled and said, "Let me tell you the story of the two seeds. Once upon a time, in the heart of a vast forest, there were two tiny seeds buried in the soil. Side by side, they began their journey. Over time, the first seed whispered to the second, 'Brother, I feel a great longing, a pull to reach upward, to grow tall and strong. I will become a mighty tree and offer shade, fruit, and shelter to all who seek it.' The second seed chuckled and replied, 'Why, brother? The sun outside is too harsh and the wind too fierce. What if we grow and are cut down by humans or eaten by animals? It's safer here in the soil, away from harm.' The first seed smiled gently and replied, 'But in hiding, we deny ourselves the chance to fulfill the purpose for which we were born. I'll risk it, for there is no greater sorrow than a life unlived.' And so the first seed began its transformation. It pushed through the dark soil, sprouting into the sunlight. Over the years, it grew into a magnificent tree, its branches teeming with birds, its shade a refuge for weary travelers, and its fruit a gift to the forest. Meanwhile, the second seed remained buried, untouched by the world. It felt neither joy nor sorrow, neither risk nor reward. Over time, the soil around it hardened and it began to decay, never having fulfilled its potential. When Venerable Sangha finished the tale, he looked at his disciple and asked, 'So tell me, which seed do you think found its purpose?' A young monk replied eagerly, 'The first one, master. It embraced its potential and contributed to the world.' The old monk nodded. 'Indeed, life without purpose is like the second seed, safe but stagnant, shielded but ultimately unfulfilled. Purpose does not mean fame or grand deeds. It can be as simple as bringing joy to another, nurturing growth, or walking a path of truth. Like the first seed, you must look within to find your pull, your reason to rise above the soil. You see, the story of the two seeds reminds us that a life without purpose may feel safe but leads to stagnation and regret, while embracing purpose, however uncertain or challenging, brings growth, fulfillment, and connection. Like the first seed, we are called to rise, face the unknown, and contribute to the world in our own unique way. But the question is, will we choose to grow? Thank you so much for joining Buddha Sunshine and stay blessed.